Hey guys, this is Jeff with Jeff's Pups and Crops, and on today's episode I'm going to show you how to build a self-wicking tub or self-wicking planter using these mineral buckets that cattlemen use for salt licks for their cows. Now you can check with your local feed and seed and see if they can hook you up with somebody that might have empty ones. So if you can find some of these, what you want to do is get you some 4-inch, the black 4-inch perforated drain pipe like I have here. Now this has got a sock on it, but you can, instead of using a sock, you can use landscape fabric. So basically what you want to do is cut you a section about 44 inches long and cut you another section, a shorter section, about 8.5 inches long. So then what you want to do is, once you've got it in your sock, bend it into shape and then put it down in the bottom of your tub, and then the other one will go right in the middle of it. So it's going to look like this. And then what you want to do, since I'm using 4-inch pipe, is you want to measure up 3 inches from the bottom of the tub and drill you a 1/2-inch hole using a 1/2-inch paddle bit. Now some people, instead of using the drainage sock, will take landscape fabric, cut it into a 3x4 foot piece, put it down in here and drape it over the drain pipe, over the ends, so the ends are covered. And then they'll fill it with dirt. And then if you use the fabric, then you take a 2-inch section of PVC pipe, about 17 inches, put down between the landscape fabric and the side of the tub, which is going to be your filler tube. Now before you do that, you want to cut an angle, cut one end of it at an angle, so when you put it in there, the water can flow out. If you use this method, what you'll need to do is cut you a hole in the pipe, whatever diameter that you're using. If you use 1-inch PVC, you need to cut a 1-inch hole. If you use 2-inch, I'm using 2-inch. So I'm gonna cut a 2-inch hole in here, just cut an X in there. And then once you got that, take your filler pipe and just shove it down in that hole. And then with the fabric around the hole, it'll seal it so no dirt can get in there. So once you got that done, you want to go ahead and fill it up with dirt. And once you got it filled up with dirt and you got your pipe in there, then you want to go ahead, put your whatever you're planting, put your crops in there, and then use the filler tube to fill it until you see water come out the drain hole here. When you see water come out this drain hole, you want to stop, because that's the proper level of water. And then at that point, it should wick moisture up from the bottom, so you don't constantly have to water. Now periodically what you do want to do is come and take your hose and put it at your filler tube and run some water in until you see water come out here, just to make sure you maintain the proper water level. So that's it, and come back for the next episode when I'll have some more tips. Thank you.